The Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Mr Speaker, can I first start off this debate by congratulating the Leader of the Opposition. I want to congratulate him on his courage to shave his locks. It's for a very good cause. It concerns a lot of people, and it's a very important cause. Unfortunately, I think what it's done, it's a bit like Samson, is that it's actually reduced and taken away his strength. All he can talk about, Mr Speaker, and focus on are so-called debacles, but actually I think it's really important that we focus on the issues that matter, because that's what New Zealanders want us to focus on. They want us to focus on the issues that matter. That's what we want. It's not, unfortunately, what the opposition want. For some reason they want to divert us from those issues that matter, but we will not be diverted, because what matters is growing the economy. What matters is making us more competitive as an economy. What matters is growing our businesses, having more businesses and not destroying businesses. Mr Speaker, to be successful we need more productive businesses, and we need more businesses, and that means we need more jobs, not less. We need to make it easier to get jobs, not harder to get jobs in those productive sectors. Yet the opposition will do the opposite. One of their policies is to immediately put up the minimum wage to an unsustainable level, and that is the loss straight away of 6,000 jobs. 6,000 jobs because they cannot focus on the issues that matter. One of our most successful policies was the 90-day trial, which independent research has shown was responsible for the creation of 13,000 new jobs. That's 13,000 new jobs for our businesses. That's helping our businesses become more productive. That is helping our economy. That is what matters. That is what we should be focusing on. But what will the opposition do? Oh, they will repeal it. The most successful policy in creating jobs, 13,000 new jobs, and they will put those jobs in jeopardy. And they think they are the Workers' Party. Well, sir, I do not think they are the Workers' Party, because they are so ideologically driven. They are not focusing on what matters to New Zealanders. They are not focusing on what works for New Zealanders, and they risk jeopardising the creation of jobs, building new businesses, building a productive economy by some ideological rubbish, Mr Speaker. Mr Speaker, we've already heard that we've got 4 priorities for this term, which is responsibly managing the government's finances. The IMF fund has already endorsed that. We have a fantastic Prime Minister, a fantastic Finance Minister. The country is in good hands, sir. It is not easy times. It is globally difficult times economically. It is difficult times in Christchurch, and we are managing well, Mr Speaker. The second priority is to build a more productive and competitive economy. Seems to be the opposite of what the opposition want to do. Fourthly, delivering public services, and lastly, rebuilding Christchurch, which as a proud one-eyed Cantabrian is certainly dear to my heart. It is a bit of a wasteland down there. One doesn't recognise where the streets are. We don't have the same landmarks. But one can see the Port Hills and the Sugarloaf from most streets in Christchurch where we couldn't, and it offers fantastic opportunities and exciting opportunities to really build a sustainable and fantastic city that will actually be the envy of all New Zealanders. And so I very much support that fourth priority of rebuilding Christchurch as one of our main priorities for the term. Mr Speaker, within this plan there are initiatives and focus areas, and one of those is skilled and safe workplaces, which again, Mr Speaker, is dear to my heart. It is vital that workplace safety matters. It is vital that we all get the message that workplace safety matters. And actually that is one of the great things that the new Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment can focus on, to make sure it is an integrated approach that actually works, that can actually help make our workplaces safer. Because we all know, Mr Speaker, that if businesses are safer and workers are safer, then it is easier for them and better for them to be productive. Mr Speaker, obviously we want our workers to know that when they go home to work, from work in the morning, so when they go to work in the morning, when they go home in the evening, that they and their families are safe. We need to have a workplace culture that keeps our workers safe.
Te ora o Flavel.